That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
100% real, raw, and uncut. Deadass.
Hello, my name is Cedric, and along with my beautiful wife, Connie, we'll be hosting my brand new podcast, That's What I Said. I'm a retired Navy veteran that suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and we'll discuss how I cope with the mental illness through comedy and discussion. It's a podcast that will talk about everything from cryptocurrency to comedy. If we're worrying about the dollar going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's still a dollar, guess what? The value of that means absolutely nothing. Cryptocurrency in itself is the future of money. From spirituality to cannabis. To have cannabis on the Schedule 1 list is bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. It makes absolutely no sense. If it's a seed that can be planted and it has healing properties in it, why the hell is it in Schedule 1? Last time I checked, cocaine don't have healing property in it. From interracial relationships, I don't have a problem with people talking about interracial relationships. People try to talk bad about my interracial relationship just to think that they can get under my skin. I mean, really, it don't bother me. I mean, let's not make, call a spade a spade. But if you have a problem with someone that's in love, it shouldn't matter the race of the person. It's a mental illness in our community. The problem is people want to put labels on it. Everybody wants to put color on everything. And as soon as you put color on it, it gets treated differently. The money gets treated funny. Because if it's dealing with Asians, guess what? It's going to take a longer process unless those leaders step up and get into the president's face or U.S. leaders' face and say, this is a problem in our community. Not leaving one topic unturned. If you want to hear real, authentic conversation, interviews, and comedy, please take time to listen to That's What I Said, because I said what I said.
Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. Listen to That's What I Said. Available on your favorite podcast platform.
Welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with Cedric Sanders. Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filters. This broadcast starts now.
What up, babe?
What's good, everybody? Thanks for tapping in and tuning in with us for another episode. Today I'm off the camera and behind the scenes doing some things, supporting my husband as always, though. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Always. You already know.
Uh-huh.
I hear gigging. Ooh. Hey. So, we're in a fairly good mood tonight. But I've been talking about the elephant in the room, so I got a big one I got to talk about.
I was gonna say,
a big elephant in the room.
You've been talking about elephants in the room. So what's the elephant today?
Okay, so the elephant today is Grinch in a pinch. Grinch in a pinch. Something that I have to give it to Connie. She's pretty much the creator of this. So for those that follow me, whether you do or you don't, I did a post. It was, I don't know what's the word for it. It's it was a reality moment, if you will. So me and my wife will message different things to each other from now, whatever. For my pettiness or hers or whatever, it doesn't matter. Mainly mine.
I was going to say it's got to be you because you're more petty than I am.
So I did this post and it got pretty good reaction or whatever on social media.
Boy.
So the post goes like this: kids misbehaving, $100. I'll come to your house dressed as the Grinch and throw your tree right out the fucking window. Venmo or Cash App. So
I'm over.
So that started Grinch in a Pinch. Grinch in a Pinch basically is just nickels and dimes. I'll come dressed as the Grinch. And the kids acting up and they think they getting a PlayStation 5 and all that shit. No.
Yeah, kids nowadays, their damn Christmas list is expensive as hell.
I'll knock your fucking door down, grab that fucking tree, and throw that bitch in the middle of the road.
Yep.
And walk out. Arr.
That's what he said.
Something's wrong with me. No, I wouldn't. I would never do that. I don't promote violence. Nor do I promote, the reality of what some people have to live during the holidays. Banks is in the building. What's good, Mr. Banks?
What's good, bro?
Happy holidays. I
can't forget our brother Mo watching. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you,
bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So So look.
Yes.
There are some things transpiring in my life, almost like they're perspiring and transpiring.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
You got some sweaty stuff going on.
There's some sweaty shit going on around here. Okay, so.
Love you too, bro.
So the countdown has begun. I mean, it has really begun. It begun in 2023, but it officially, for social media as well as fans of the podcast, the countdown has begun to your boy's 50th. Just throwing it out there, okay? Not saying that you got to do anything.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, okay, we really are not going to be doing all this now, are we?
Body.
Peace is a lie. Yes, facts. So 20 days and your boy will be 50. So I just like had this realization because I have a friend from high school, his birthday today, and he turned 50, and then guy I was in the Navy with turned 50 just within, I think it was within the weekend or last couple of days. So it's
a lot of our friends are turning 50,
right?
Like almost back to back. Like it's almost on a daily recurrence right now.
And you're right, and
literally
really gives me into the humble spirit of realizing that I'm old. Fuck. Shit.
Seasoned.
Yes, I know. Body, exactly. So it's like, all of everybody that I know are either already 50 or getting ready to turn 50 or in their late 40s, and 50's right around the corner.
Yep.
It's humbling, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's
I'm
humbling.
behind your body in April.
Exactly. Old, wise, and seasoned. Exactly. And then Connie's not too far behind me in April. So, it's. I think this is
Big Mo Dixon in the house.
What's good? What's good? My brother Mo Dixon in the house. Hey, if y'all don't follow him, y'all need to be following him. Just so.
Yes.
I swear to y'all, you will not be disappointed. Please give my brother a follow.
You will not be disappointed.
Morales Dixon. Y'all should know him as comedian Mo Dixon.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I've been knowing this brother for some years, and he is talented. I'm not saying that because he's my boy. I'm telling you the truth. Every time he's close by, I will drive down to see him.
Very talented.
So take your time and keep the talented people close to you, because you'll never know how they can bless you just by acknowledging them and following them and supporting them. Period. And that's being 100% authentic and being honest and real. That's the problem I think a lot of us have. I just think people take it for granted. You know, you should never abuse who you know and who you don't know, because who you don't know will become who you really are in reality. Because you're going to find out how it is when someone is actually putting in the work and trying to be successful or just doing their craft, and somebody just soft hates them. You know what I'm saying? You know, just soft hates them. They never really just go all the way in on hating them. They hate them just enough to where they'll go see their shit.
Mm-hmm. And extract content. Make it their own.
Exactly. Try to make it their own. And then it's like every time you in town, he's there. That person's there, but they dry hating. Now they dry hating. It ain't even slide no more. It's dry hating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, man. And that's what a lot of people do. And I don't like that shit. And it's like, I tell people all the time, if I support you the long way. It ain't no short way. Ain't no, no roadblocks. Ain't none of that. If there's roadblocks and stuff, that's insecurities you putting in the way for me. It should be clear path to support somebody just to support them. Bro, I know. I I know. I try to stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was something I've always thought about doing, but I got anxiety and PTSD real bad, and everybody's like, "Oh, you can come out of that." No, I'll go in my lane and try to make it my thing in the lane that I'm comfortable in. And then when the time arises, if that opportunity comes, then by all means I will. My brother Eric Murphy's in the building. I serve with his brother as well. On the Stankin' Lincoln. Good times. Good times. So all love going to my brother Morales Dixon, my brother Body in the building, Anthony Turner, Eric, Mr. Banks in the building, everybody that support me, short or long, it doesn't matter. I appreciate your support.
My brother Mo.
Yes.
Down the street, round the block.
Oh yeah, that's Big Mo. Big Mo. Not Big Mo Dixon, but the Mo we talking about, he Big Mo. Big Mo. We don't even say big, we just call him Big Mo. Mm-hmm. Because it's been more times than not. We got drunk together.
For real.
Something's wrong with me, I swear.
Yep.
Speaking of support, so if you know, oh man, 40th, man, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, Mr. Banks. I forgot about that. It is right. That is, yep. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Support, right? So in the background, I'm always trying to update the merch website, or trying to figure out deals or whatever. So I got a deal. I have these black hoodies that was made and designed. I just never sold them, right? I gotta cut a few up.
There you go.
It's my favorite one. Everybody's like CEO. Oh, yeah. You listen to the podcast, you'll understand exactly what that means. But the short is, when you about the money, you are the money.
Absolutely.
So I have sweatshirts that I'm designing, and they'll be on the site Tuesday. So make sure you guys copy that link that is in the description. It has the hyperlink to my store. You can go to the That's What I Said fan page and look at all of the videos, or follow me personally, Cedric D. Sanders, follow my page, and you can see all the videos that I've posted in the last year. Or you can go to YouTube. That's what I said. Anyway, so got the support out of the way.
Yes.
Lead by example is so petty. So I got you, Mo. So lead by example is so petty because I think I can say in the ripe age of 49 years old, it's almost cliche to say that to somebody that's, wanting to be successful. This is the reason why it's petty. Because when you get into the position where you don't want to lead your people the way you got led, you want to lead your people in a direction to where you can be their friend.
Sometimes that's not always the best business.
Who are you running?
Hold on. Sometimes that's not always the best business.
That's what people are trying to do now. They want to be friends. Look, leadership is not friendly. I'm just going to be honest with you. Leadership is not friendly. Leadership is a responsibility. It's not friendly. It's a responsibility. You're responsible to make sure that if I can't get you to a certain understanding within the nomenclature of our job, and I can't get you there because of how I'm talking to you or how you're receiving something, that is a leadership problem. That's not a subordinate problem. Everybody wants to have their first round draft pick in 30 people, when at best you have maybe a second round and 9 fourth rounds and 2 fifths. And you might only get 1 or 2 stars out of that 4th round.
It could be a comprehension issue.
No, it could be.
I mean, from a subordinate standpoint,
I agree.
It could be a comprehension issue.
I completely agree, but I also say this: if you're in a position of leadership, if you are in a position of leadership,
mm-hmm.
if you're not understanding how to deal with certain types of subordinates in your job description, lead by example is petty to you now. Because now you're just taking the opportunity to be in a position, but not be the diverse leader that you need to be to understand there's different situations that's going to arise, and you as the leader need to know how to handle it.
Yeah, and some don't.
They shoot from the hip.
Either that or they put it in the next person in line's hand. Say, you got it. Go handle that.
And you know what? Body just said something in the comments that I completely 1,000% agree with.
Yeah.
And I got you, Mo. I got you, Mo. No doubt.
You're gonna see my heart beating with 2x.
I'm so mad. But I feel that, Body, because of 2 reasons. Sometimes if you're successful financially, some of your family may have an expectation that reciprocates something that you work hard for, but doesn't go in their bank account.
Well,
so sometimes people feel entitled to not just being around you and being around the money that they don't have exposure to, but they feel entitled to it because you're family. Then you have this problem. If you're in leadership and you have somebody working for you, like a cousin or an aunt or an uncle or, whoever, they're going to expect you to hook them up.
All the time. Not when it's convenient for them. All the time.
Hello? Hey, man. Hey, this D. Hey, I'm in this traffic, man. I know I'm supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. It's 8:15. I know. Hold on. Listen to me, bruh. I've been in traffic all this time. I don't know if it's an accident or what, but yo, you think you can hook a brother up? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. It's like not be responsible enough to just actually, yes, certain things happen.
Right.
But if you know you're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock, why the fuck are you calling at 8:15? They already got your paperwork at HR, bro.
You should have called at 7:55
No, his paperwork's already at HR.
or 7:45. Just saying.
His paperwork is already at HR. Just saying.
Damn.
But lead by example is so petty because I'm going to put it to you like this. When I first heard this, when I was in the military, I completely understood what it meant. But by definition, can you actually lead by example? And the reason why I say that is because some people don't even have examples to be capitalizing off of. They use that as motivation.
Or some redundancy.
So is that an example though, or is that an experience? See, I don't want to fuck y'all mind up. I'm just saying. Lead by example is so cliche, it's petty. This is just my opinion. Y'all can take it and do whatever you want with it. You don't have to support me, you ain't got to share it, but I'm just saying.
Right.
They lead you in a foxhole by saying lead by example because they automatically assume that everything you've worked hard for, there was an example behind it as to the reason why your leadership should be the way it should be top tier. They just want a comparison. They just want somebody that you can attach it to. Some people don't have that. Some people, their experience is what the example is. I don't want to go through that shit. I don't want nobody that ever has to be in life have to deal with what I had to deal with. And it's not about putting Band-Aids on open wounds. What it's about is allowing people to understand that everybody's experience is a human experience. It's not a human example. See, we treating people how we think humans need to be treated instead of treating people how humans with experiences need to be treated. See, the leadership problem in the world doesn't start with a sexual assault or domestic violence or things of that nature. Because to me, that's not an example. That's something that was hidden that a lot of people didn't know. And even if you did know and you didn't say nothing about it, you just as guilty. And people want to say, oh, I don't want to get in their business. Oh, there's ways.
A lot of people walk around a blind eye to stuff.
There's ways that people can find out without them knowing it was you. I'm not saying be a sneaky snitch. I'm just saying, I don't know. If you like the paycheck you getting, why fuck it up?
Yeah.
But if you know some slick shit's going on, why can, this is what I don't understand. People want to get rich, but they don't want to tell on somebody because they're snitching. You think being rich is going to change your mind if you're going to snitch on somebody or not? No, you was a snitch. You're just a rich one. That's the difference. You can teach people all day long. All day long. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Bo. No doubt. Please follow him. Please follow him. But, I mean, I just lost my train of thought. I was literally just looking at the comments. I mean, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone, okay? I've told people lead by example. But I've also told people that you have to be the example that you would want people to see you and not through you. There's fake leaders out there. We all know who those people are. Okay?
And shouldn't you wanna lead and in the direction of having others that are, following you or, subordinate to you or whatever, want to emulate your leadership?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, so I took an opportunity, right? and this is after I retired, I took the opportunity to reach back to people that I've wronged or that I treated foully in relationships, or just, not necessarily all intimate relationships, but just relationships in general. And it's almost like when you tell, when someone's going through Alcohol Anonymous, they have to go and write all the wrongs they've done since they were, drinking, and who they hurt and all this other shit. And they got to apologize to them face to face, blah, blah, blah. I have this nagging suspicion sometimes that even when we're trying to do the best way, I mean, you know what I mean. You try to be the best that you can, but it's not good enough. And the reason why it's not good enough is because somebody else's example is in their head. It's not even their example. I know I'm kind of going all over the place, but I want y'all to follow me for a second. I had to learn leadership in such a weird way that it made me uncomfortable. The reason why it made me uncomfortable was because I grew up not seeing color. I grew up not seeing color. I grew up supporting more of my people, but still supporting other people. And the problem that I saw, even in just that, was too many people had too many secrets. Too many people had too many secrets. So my leadership was based off my experience. It was never based off an example. It was based off my experience. I did not want somebody to work for me to have the thought process of keeping a secret. That's not okay. How can people even build some type of relationship with you if they don't trust you? So to me, lead by example is a true example of someone's true leadership to you, indirectly or directly. But then everybody says, well, what if that isn't met? Trust me, you're going to meet more people indirectly that may have an impact on your leadership than the people that you directly work for. And some people are blessed to actually have a great leader that works for them, or have had great leaders that they work for. But you apply the work that those leaders put in your position to be able to soak in, to develop your leadership.
So that you
it's
can
yours.
Then lead your team.
Exactly. Like, okay, so my leadership was very unorthodox. I held people accountable, but I really didn't give a shit. And I told people I don't give a shit when I feel like you don't give a shit. And when you don't give a shit about me, I'm going to show you how the Navy don't give a shit about you. That was my motto. I told them that when I checked into a command. I don't care what you here for. I did an oath just like everybody else did. I'm trying to retire just like the next man is. What I'm not going to do is lead you into a bulkhead or a wall to fail. My job in leadership is to teach you my job.
So that you can one day step in and take over and not only do it, but possibly do it better than I did.
No, I want them to do it better than me. It was never a question. I never hated like that. I never kept secrets. No, I want you to know this shit.
Right. That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm just saying that, you want them to step in and do the job just as well as you did.
No, I really, no, I don't. Because I'm going to tell you why. You can set people up for failure by having people try to be your example. No, I want them to experience my work ethic and take pieces from it and develop their own. I don't want you to be like me at all. If there was something I did as far as training, my leadership or whatever, and you say you applied it to your leadership and it mimics my quality, that is your leadership quality. You added it to the additional things that you are using at this point in present time at whatever job you're at or whatever position you're holding. Leadership, you can have, okay, yes, true statement. You can lead by example. But I said, by definition, is it lead by example or lead by experience? Anybody that served the military probably didn't ever lead anything before, other than themselves to some bad sex or the wrong bathroom. That's the only leading a man has done. Absolutely, buddy. Everybody's standards are different. But I learned, I think, I don't want to say it was late. Why I gotta be bad at it? Because that's the first bad decision that a lot of drunk ass men make. She fine as hell. She got a fat booty. Damn. Why it smell like sewer hiccups in this bitch? The fuck is going on in here? No. I'm sorry. Can't do it. I've had one experience and no. I do not want to relive that. Maury's still trying to get a hold of me. Anyway, so
What the fuck?
You're not the father. I know we've had this conversation, but I do not need to be on that show. Thank you. Oh God. I learned, I think, based off of experience and a lot of great examples. And those great examples, it was only 3 of them that was in the leadership role at the time, and 2 of them, they worked for me. So it was like I developed my leadership off of how I led other people, and not because of how great they did in response to my leadership, but how great they did in general. Because some people could do great because you're there, and then when you leave, they just fall the fuck apart like an old tricycle.
Yeah, like it had rusty wheels the whole damn time.
Exactly, and you just peddling the shit out of this damn thing, and you ain't going nowhere. You just, the tires just spinning. You just like, No, it ain't going nowhere, bro.
Pedals them fell the hell off.
All the way off. But that was the thing for me. When I realized, start putting the puzzle pieces together and everything, it wasn't necessarily late, but everybody's experience is different going up the ranks. And that's what I was trying to get to before I got sidetracked. It's just, I think for me, it eliminated the guesswork. Because I understood certain things. Did I listen to other people? Always. Did I always take what they said? No. Just because they wore a different uniform didn't mean that they had the answers to my questions. Experience is one thing. Your experience is totally different. Just like Body said.
Right.
It's like, everybody's example is going to be different in any given situation. It may mirror a lot of different people. And guess what? How certain people deal with certain things may be exactly how you deal with certain things. Would that mean that you guys would be great brainstormers or great problem solvers? No, that doesn't mean you 2 niggas think alike.
Right.
That's all that means. People get weirded out when you pick the same team to win the Super Bowl, but you don't pick the exact points. Who gives a fuck? It's yours. Own up to it, tweak it up, fix it. That's it. That's how leadership is. Leadership is a problem-solving situation that happens in management. That's all leadership is problem solving. If you can solve problems greatly and reduce the conflict that is going to come out of you taking these bullets and all this other shit, you are a great leader. If your people advance and you advance as well, you're a great leader.
Right.
I'm sorry. My boy Mo, I'm putting him out there, my boy Mo Brown. I saw the post. He put his people in for a raise. Guess what? His ass got one too. Are you serious? That's leadership. That's leadership. Man, you got anything for the people before we get out of here?
I think he did the same thing last year. So
facts.
Big ups to you, Mo.
Facts.
You know, I mean, right there, that just proves that you value your employees greatly. They do hard work and they appreciate you as well. So take it for what it's worth. Big ups to you. Congratulations. And the only thing I have for the people is, damn, it's only Tuesday. I was about to say have a great weekend. Shit. See? I promise you, I don't even know what the hell day I'm
really,
on
nigga?
Right now. Shit.
What is wrong with you?
I almost had a retirement moment like you. Wake up every day and it's a Saturday. Nah. I'm sorry.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
What are you trying to say?
Have a great rest of your evening, y'all. And I don't know if we'll be back this weekend or not. Cause
Bitch, what?
I don't know what day it is. I holla.
You gonna cry in the car.
All right, so something, I don't know what the hell's going on with my wife, but we're just gonna let that pass.
And I'm not drinking.
Yeah, she's not. She's not drinking. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Let me read this comment. What is the right for someone may be wrong for you, and what is wrong for you may be right for me.
Go ahead, buddy. I ain't mad at you.
Where's my button at? That right there is
Bang, bang,
facts.
bang, 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 bang.
Man, yes. What is right for someone may be wrong for you, and what is wrong for you may be right for me. So that right there in itself is what we're gonna take the podcast out on. I'm not gonna say I'll say it, but it ain't got the magnitude of what Body put in the comments. So, I trained to not fail, but if you teach people not to fail, are you teaching them not to fail, or are you teaching them to experience failure but have an answer to it and don't use failure as a reason to not progress? Because the conversations I think that we need to have is, no doubt, brother, I think what people need to understand and what they have to do is experience failure, how you respond to failure, and how you actually get your people to understand this is what we're going to do. And then if you don't have people, you have your own business or whatever, you make something happen. Absolutely, Body, we're going to make it happen. I think at this point in life, I understood the fact that failure is not an option. Failure is going to happen in our lives. It's how we respond to failure is what makes or breaks us. I've been doing this podcast for 4 years and I ain't stopped. Right when I thought that I was going to fail, right when I thought I was going to give up, right when I thought I should just say, fuck it, I'm done, I haven't. People have come and gone. People have come and gone. But what hasn't gone is the love that I have for doing this podcast. So with that being said, y'all know what time it is. We up out of here like, some old ass food stamps. Like, they don't even have food stamps no more.
Make sure you go like, share, hit up the fan page on Facebook. Make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. and listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. Peace.
We out.
That's what he said with Cedric D. Sanders.
Thanks for listening to another episode of That's What I Said with Cedric Sanders. Make sure to like and subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode.